Stream is up. We are gaming. Just waiting for Patota. They messaged like half an hour ago, so I'm assuming they're here, but they have not messaged. They have not checked in. So I'm assuming they're here, but I don't know, maybe they're using the toilet or something. Where's my man? Do we DQ him? Feels a bit mean to DQ him, considering he messaged and asked Newbie if they were coming. Where is he? He's versus... Okay, he's round 2, so we'll play. And if he's not there by then, we'll DQ him. Let me manually check him in. Oops. That was not the button I should have pressed. Reactivate. Where was he? It was top seed. Okay. Yeah, the bracket looks fine now. I'm gonna DQ. Okay, round 1 can play. So ASR tried to complete can play, and then me and Akala will play. I think we'll save. Actually, round two can play as well. Just because if we pick Bari Zyno, then I have to play that person anyway. Kind of up with this. Loser of 4, loser of 1. We could do that. Alright, whatever. Round 1, round 2 play. Let me send that. And I will play Akala here. Alright. Well, hopefully this goes better. You can't shoot people in the UK. You shank them. Inventory? How are you doing in your inventory? Okay, I hope that's not my end, but I get the feeling it is. I apologize to everyone else late today. Maybe I should have DQ'd myself. My ISP is like really annoying. I just moved house and they're not very good. No, that's hit step of the ball. Really? I don't know why I don't know why I pressed that shotgun. No! Let's go! Fade away! Fade away, my beloved. Oh, wrong spacing. Oh, I shielded it. I could have got a shotgun there. I just rooted really badly. Let me out! Stupid fucking turrets. Bro, your block is in the way of my fadeaway spot. No, flame breath. Okay. Okay, thank God. Oh, I got it! Didn't have. Wait, I swear I had the mana for that. No, I didn't. Man. Oh, I used it twice. I didn't have the mana. Why did I press weapon one? Okay. It's not looking good, lads. I mistimed it. Oh yes, fade away right into her. Oh, the pull. Well, honestly, I hit my combo, so I'm kind of happy with that. Jeez. Right, so Bari's I know and think you should be playing, right? Who am I playing? What's the Flamberg tech? Damn. Ping issues? Yeah, maybe the ping issues aren't me then. Because I was having ping issues just before this with Bene. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Akala. What was the score? 3-1 to Akala. Who am I playing? I'm playing either Barrio Zyno and Lopolis is playing either... Whichever one. ASR tried to complete, but they caught up. Are the winners round 2 matches playing? Yeah, they are. Okay, nice. I should have my match soon, then we'll play that. Okay. Titan Bari. Oh shit, Zyno won. Damn. I'm in danger. So is that melee is in you're in melee range, or is that melee is in Smash Bros melee? Because it's kind of hard to tell with all the wave dashing. Oh come on! Oh, I hit fade away. Let's go. I keep forgetting it goes down. I pressed shotgun. Yo, he's stepping! Well, my combos drop! Fade away. Let's go. Okay, I took a round off of Bari. My life is complete. Stop getting hit by my weapon. What? I need the trap. I didn't see that auto slash. Ah, I'm so bad at punishing hit steps. Hit steps. Not like hit stepping, but like when I hit someone with a bit while they're stepping. That was stupid. Double hit shotgun. Why must you betray me? Why did he heal that tile at the back? Let's go. Oh, active fade away. Why did that keep working? Oh, I'm about to take. Dude, what is happening? Clearly, Bari is just asleep. No, why did I press that first? Ah, the shield. Ah, double hit shotgun. That was bad. Yes. Did he push me out of that? No, so close. Damn it. Well. I'm alright with that. I did better versus Barry than I did against Akala. Okay, all of wins round 2 is off stream. Yeah, I guess. Is Potaro and try to complete playing? Yeah, they are. Okay, we'll do losers. Lopolis ASR are playing, which means... Oh, wait. Oh. How do I get rid of that? Oh, that's not how I get rid of that. I just... Okay, I'll report it when you do play. Wait, I think I broke it, Akala. Anyway, okay. I guess let's do try to complete Bari, that just turned up. Everything streams from here, yeah. Okay, Bari versus try to complete melee versus space control and zoning, off angles and funny hitboxes. Still running the meteors, same deck that try to complete normally runs. People don't usually use meteors, but he finds like decent confirms off of them at least. They kind of act similar to Break as well because of the structure that's just left there. Alright, Barry with a strong lead. Nice double hit shotgun and try to complete unlethal. Gets the Meteors will whiff against fast opponents, so during steps and stuff, like, it doesn't really cover anything. With the right timing, it might catch the step recovery though. But Bari taking it very quickly. Try to complete is going to need to do more to just keep Bari out. Nice Reaper. Alright. Better start from try to complete here. Ooh, double hit shotgun is a lot of damage. Ooh, nice string from try to complete. I don't know if that was a combo, but that would look really nice. Alright, try to complete in the lead. Both players maybe 2 interactions away from lethal. One if they get a good solid hit. Bari on pretty much lethal. Lethal now, and try to complete with the health advantage. But needs to find a way to kill here. Bari shuffling. Try to complete game 1, 2 HP, and the explosion takes it! Nice! Try to complete taking game 1. Oops, that is not the right button. That is the right button. Is it 1-1? Oh, it is. Damn, my bad. Thanks. Maybe one time I'll remember. I will set it after this. Why isn't it just like a random function? Alright, Bari taking try to complete down to lethal. And 2 HP, try to complete is gonna need to deal damage and avoid the onslaught here to keep themselves in the game. Getting some small pokes in, healing a bit. One good interaction will take Bari down to lethal 2. Rush going through, and the backstab, step reverse, not backstab. And its follow-ups will take it. Yeah, that meteors do lock you in the animation until both meteors are down. So it's a bit like Whirl in the sense that unless you're landing it, it's you either give up a lot of screen control or you give up. I guess screen control doesn't really exist in this game, to be honest. You just open yourself up to being punished. And that is a lot of sounds and a lot of moves. Bari has tried to complete on 2 HP. And that will finish it. Bari taking it 3-1, tried to complete, showing some source there. And moving on. Akala Lopolis. Let me reset the scores and let me... Hold on, wait, where is it? Where even is it? There it is. Where's EUden? See, EUden looks so similar to this though. I kind of feel like we have to use EUden considering the name of the tournament. EUden was my least favorite bio in Osfi. Oh, you can random. Hold on. Of course you can random. Amazing. have to choice this shit. I've never done this yet before. Okay. Let me reset the scores. We have Akala on Hazel, and we have Alopolis on Terra. Terrible. Not Terra. Terrible. I have no idea how you say that. Is it Celici? Is it Celici? Do people even say Celici anymore? That was an argument a long time ago, but I don't know if it's still a thing. Alright, Akala off to a good start. Lopolis should have a decent time in this match over here, because a lot of their spells are off angle, like, oh shit, return to sender. There's a lot of off angle, like, wide hitting spells that you can kind of just use to clear turrets and stuff. Lopolis obviously using their last letter deck. I imagine this is probably a matchup that both players play a lot, because I think they like play with each other a lot because they're both French. I know Lopolis played with Akala while they were kind of not on Duelists, not playing in bracket, so Sicily. My brother lives in Sicily. Oh wait, no, he lives in Crete. Wrong one. Akala not really taking any damage here, and kind of just whittling down Lopolis's HP. Sorry, yeah, Lopolis. I thought it's because there's two travels. I thought I just got mixed up with try to complete on Lopolis. Nice double hit, last letter. Spell's probably easier to land here because of how like close to the front Akala wants to be. That said, Lopolis has been doing a good job of getting Akala's HP down from 70 to 36. Let's see if they can keep it up. This is the French Civil War. Nice, last letter again. 18 HP. Lopolis is definitely in this, but Akala finds the opening to a bonk combo and will end it. Very strong late game play from Lopolis there, though. Down from like 70 HP all the way to lethal. Right. Akala taking some damage, but not much. Bomb is prepped, it goes off. I don't know if that was intentional. Well, obviously it wasn't intentional, it wasn't their bomb, but like, I wonder if they realized that would go off when they pressed flambo. Yeah, sometimes I mean, I just completely forget that the other stages exist, you know. Oh, nice. Not really a diffuse, more like a bomb clear with the bomb. Alright, Akala taking a bit of a lead, Lopolis on lethal here, but getting some damage. Oh, and Akala finds the pull, and that will be it. Bomb is set. Akala returns it with double team and gets a hit. Finds the bonk combo for 26 damage. Akala with a lead, but we know that leads may not last long in this matchup. I guess it all depends on whether or not he can find a solid opening. Nice last letter combo there. Definitely good at rooting into these confirms. Oh, tries to dodge the pull, but the active frames, or at least like the number of projectiles, not really active, will cover the dodge, and Akala will get the kill. 3-0. Alright, Akala moving on. And we move to winners now. We have Potato Zyno. Alrighty. Zyno on the Saffron. They have been playing Saffron recently, haven't they? Oh, yeah. Nice. Potato yet again not being able to type 4 letters. GLSL? What is this? Shader code? Oh wait, no, that was GLSF. Well, considering he spelled his name wrong, because it's meant to say potato, I'm not surprised. Alright, Potato running the break. Shiso used 2 bullets already. Zyno on... I can't remember, is this what they normally use? I think it is. It's a very all-rounder deck. Zyno on the back foot here though. We already have got a win off of Bari this bracket, so doing well. This isn't Potato's first game. Who did Potato play game 1? Hard to complete, ouch. Right. Catches them in the middle of the break shot for a punish. Well, actually, they didn't get the punish, they got hit. And Zyno on lethal. Needs to avoid getting caught. Potato has 1 bullet. Not that it's... Oh! That's a big eruption. Say that again? It's ironic because ARG's decks are anything but all-rounder. It's not a bad thing, I guess. Good avoidance on the eruption. Evening out the health pools, using a bullet to do so. They're still on 5 bullets. Not very many spent. He did spend a lot of them before lethal last round. And we've seen them kind of use the strategy of saving them for like once they get to like 20 HP and then they decide, you know what, it's bullet time. Because I know not getting hit though. Well, they just get hit there, but not taking much damage. Rush going through. Nice starter. Potato down to 15 HP. Good shield. Gun coming out. 2 bullets. Well, 3 bullets. Last one whiffs. 2 bullets left though, and that's a kill. 1-1. Is this the Cave Story skin? I only know the Cave Story girl from that fighting game she's in. I've never played Cave Story. I don't believe you that push slash showed up as new. Dark Grasp I can understand. Alright, Potato with a strong lead here. It might have been Tremor. Tremor's a lot rarer than push slash. I feel like everyone uses push slash. Alright, Zyno doing a good job at getting Potato's HP down, but not even yet. Potato's sitting on 2 bullets though, and that's all they need to kill. Oh, not 12, not 23. I can't type. Nice start from Zyno. 30 HP lead, almost 40 HP lead. Yeah, we're running the first to 30. Right, Zyno with... Honestly, Potato's used a bunch of bullets already. They don't have a lot left for the kill. Oh, caught the last hit of minigun, but still gets something from it. Shield break, and the only thing they can really get from it is just weapon damage. But even HP values, and Toto on 2 bullets. When is it? And they come out now, enough to kill. I guess he only really needs the 2. But that is it. 1-3. Potato, and we move on to the other winners bracket game, QC Akane. Do I even need to ping them? It's always a pain trying to ping QC because I always get me. Alright. QC's here and Akane's in chat, so please join. That's not me, is it? It is me. What did I press? There's a button on my keyboard that makes me join. And I'm on 1 screen now, so like I was on 2 screens before, so I didn't get the thing where it like registers my button inputs, but for some reason when I'm on 1 screen it just does. Anyway. That one ready. Let me reset the scores. Alright. QC running Chi, Root Chi. And Akane running... This is... wait. I thought this was a Harissa deck, but it's a Queen deck. I don't think we've seen this deck. Is this a poison deck? This is a poison deck. I haven't seen much poison coins. Are there poison changes on the beta right now? Alright, QC with a strong lead. Oh, gets punished. I think they got punished on hit for that theory. Is that how it works? Oh, that's interesting. We didn't really see much poison. Oh, we don't see much poison in EU. I don't know if it's strong or not. Or I don't know if that's just EU players' preferences. I don't really follow NA. Yeah. Anyway, both players on lethal and QC going in and taking it with auto slash. 1-0. Nice. It's always nice seeing archetypes or like status effects being brought back to relevancy. At least the less popular ones. Right, QC with a strong-ish start. Obviously a lot of damage on QC's side, especially with when they get you rooted. Oh, shield break. Not too much damage, but still a lot. And Akane on 13 HP. Good avoidance on the strangle. Is that strangle? I think it is strangle. There's 2 root spells that look very... That one. I don't know what that one is. Whipping the flurry is going to be dangerous. 2-0. Ooh, nice eruption. Solid start from Akane here. You see getting some damage in. Both players on a new hand. Auto slash to go in between the 2 hits of break shot. I don't know how good eruption is versus Chi. Because you stop yourself from being able to escape to the back row, right? Alright, Akane getting QC down to 13 HP, but QC answering in kind, and both players lethal. QC shuffling on a new hand. They are poisoned though, for a lot of health. Poison is really annoying and lethal. And some damage, but not enough to kill. Ran out of mana on 1 HP. But gets the push slash to kill. Nice. 2-1. Akane bringing it back. Oh, Vine Pull. Yeah. Triangle and Vine Pull. Those are the root spells that I got mixed up. Alright, fairly even start. Doesn't get the root. The eruption lands, both plays even. Nice punish? The knight. Hitting the knight with the execution there. That was neat. I like that. Green's cool. Maybe I should play green. I'm obligated to play the character with the Elfalt skin though. Akane with a solid lead here. QC not really being able to find an opening throughout this hand. Getting some damage. Gets shielded, but still gets an opening. Gets mashed on with Venoshock there. Yeah, they have this whole bad guy one and the Jacko one, I think. I like Elfalt, you know. QC getting some damage in. Shield looking very low for Akane, but it doesn't get dropped. And Venoshock will kill at 12. Was that 12 damage? Damn. The Venoshock proc there. Very scary. I am a proud Elfalt player. I reached top 50 in the world. Ooh, nice Venoshock, but still a lot of HP needed to make up for Akane there. Needs to play very safe edge, is going to be on lethal very soon, but to be honest, any good opening from QC here will kill. Nice Venoshock! QC down to low as well, 1 interaction off of lethal. 1 HP on Akane's side, needs to not get hit. Poison is down, some damage, and they run out of mana, but QC dodges and gets caught. Damn. Akane taking that with a definite scuffle at the end there. And yeah, Queen. Let's actually report the score. What was that? That was 3-2 to Akane. 3-2. Damn, okay. So we move to losers. We'll do Zaino Akala, and then we'll do QC Bari. QC Bari. Damn. Again. It has to happen at least once every bracket. That's how obviously how I've rigged the brackets. I don't think infinites exist in this game, other than the RNG infinity beam. I mean, if Poison will actually get good once the changes hit, then I mean, if it sucks now, he still won. Asthma's just a bit of a meme spell, though. Yeah, so is this really your first time chatting? Dude, it's been a year. Is it you count or something? I don't believe you. Ah, I see. Damn. Alright. The colors I know. Color wanting to play in melee range, and Zyno having a lot of options to kind of cover that. Alright, fairly even so far. Zyno kind of waiting at the opening, getting a nice minigun there. But caught by the unblockable. Akala gonna need to play it safe. They are one good hit off of lethal. Nice parry. Akala unlethal now. Doesn't get the perforate. Akala gonna need to find a good opening, but doesn't get it. I guess the main thing to worry about for Zyno in that situation is just to pull. That is like the biggest opener, I think. At least it's the easiest hit confirmed. Alright, even start from both players. Not too much being done. No one really being able to find an opening, but Akala getting a pull there. Steps too far. Caught by Fanberg on the way in. Gets a hit of double team. Still fairly even. Akala on a new hand now. Slight favor for Zyno though. Never mind. Hit by the unblockable. Or the undodgeable, I guess. Oh, rushes through. Was that a right? No, it wasn't a pull. Oh, gets the mark on them and gets caught. That is a rough situation to be on low HP. Nice opening. Solid damage. Zyno answering back. Even start. Akala gonna need to get something started here to make up this 2-0. Good avoidance on the mark. Right, Zyno with a sizable lead. Akala sitting on pull. Pull goes. Whiffs. And Zyno with a strong lead. good avoidance, stepping back to avoid those step follow-ups. A color on lethal. Trading with the minigun there. Trades are alright if you're in lethal so long as you can stay safe enough to not get caught afterwards. Because you can regen the HP. But Zyno taking it 3-0. And moving on to losers semis. And we've got QC versus Bari next. Where is that Bari join? Nice. Okay. QC Bari, a matchup we have seen a bunch. It can go either way, to be honest. High damage Punishers versus Fox from Smash Bros. Melee. Let me reset the scores. Alright. Even-ish start. Ari taking a bit of a lead. You see getting a root starter. Players whiffing past each other. Very anime. Oh, shield break! Gets a well. Nothing else too much from it, but solid damage still. Bari getting a nice string in of their own and evening out the health pools. Good block. Gets the root, and gets a small confirm off of it. Nothing too big, but Bari on lethal now. I haven't played Tag 2. Well, no, I have played Tag 2, but I do not remember anything about it. Alright, QC confirming the kill there. Bari not being able to get anything started in lethal. Nice shotgun punish on the return. Bari with a very strong start here. GC just not being able to find any starters and getting caught out on their attempts in. Oh, and a very fast game from Bari there. Evening out the scores 1-1. Okay. Fairly even start here. Used to getting some damage in. I think Bari is definitely controlling the pace of the game here. Gets a root. Doesn't get the step in though. Don't know if that was true. I don't think it was. Still fairly even. Not getting the shotgun. Oh, was that double hit? No, it wasn't. The rush push forwards. Alright, QC getting Bari down to lethal, but QC not very far behind. Both players lethal. Well, pretty much. Pull lands, but gets mashed on, and QC will take it. Damn, unfortunate. I'm pretty sure pull is very plus there. $28 damage combo there to start from QC. Can they keep this momentum behind them? Bari getting some damage in as well. QC getting some too, and it's keeping the leads. Yeah. Not sure what Bari went for, but oh, another look at chat, and QC gets another very big combo. Bari gonna need to make up this 30 HP difference. Nice string there. Bari just outside of lethal. On lethal now, and QC kills, taking it 3-1. Solid play from both players. QC moving on, and we'll do losers again. So QC versus Zyno. Is Zyno here? He is. Okay. Zyno saying they're not confident about the Bari rematch, but you know, you're playing QC, not Bari. How could you possibly discount QC as losing before they had finished their game? Alright. QC starting off with some explosive damage. Bari getting, sorry, not Bari, Zyno getting some pressure started, but nothing too big. Caught in place with the root so it doesn't get the step. Gets a minigun. Can you minigun step and then weapon as Saffron? Is that a thing? Surely not. Alright. Zyno getting some damage, taking QC down to lethal. Zyno on lethal now as well. Steps back into the well. Both players pretty low. Next interaction will probably kill. Whiffs the fire breath there. Flame breath. Both players whiffing past each other. Damn, Zyno finishing off the kill with Perforate there. Well, finishing off the lethal situation with the Perforate there. Is it 1-1 or is it 1-0? I do not know. I'll have to check. Alright, QC getting something started. They do have a lead. Ooh, nice root starter, but gets rushed past, gets rushed through. Gets caught. And that will be it. Is that 1-1? It is 1-1. These root openers are definitely scary to get hit by. I know not really being able to find that many openers of their own. Some damage there. Rushing through, but getting punished for it. The shield break. No, it steps too far, doesn't get as much damage as they could have. They're rooted, the strangle will land. And, oh, is that the snare? Well, I can't remember what it's called. 2-1. Are we seeing a deck switch? Why not? Alright, even start from both players. QC gets a big root started, 23 damage, taking the lead. Line at the end of their hand here. Does not get the minigun after the weapon. That probably combos at longer. No, it doesn't combo at long distances. I think they have the same trajectory. Not trajectory, velocity. Alright. 25 HP. Zana getting some damage, evening out the health pools. Both players one good interaction off of lethal. Zana just outside of lethal, gonna need to get some damage in. In lethal now, and QC finds the kill. Not being able to avoid death situations when at lethal is definitely rough, especially because of QC's like confirms doing more than 13 HP. QC moving on, and we have winner's side now, Pototo Akane. Let me get Pototo. Are they here? All right. Pototo Akane. Okay. You're actually running Chi. It is gonna hate. Akane on Nira, Flame Nira, interesting, or at least, what is this? I mean, the Frost procs are for Freezer ban. Does Stinger hit? I forgot how Stinger works. Stinger, okay, I see. Ooh, that weapon pyroblast is quite nice. Gets hit by the eruption though. Wow. Anything very quickly, getting a lot of damage off of the, is that Magna Flare? Very strong shot from Akane here, what the hell? A huge eruption on the field, but Akane recognizes the safe spot and gets it. Damn, what the hell? Right, well, Akane starting us off very fast. Potato are going to have to do a lot more to get themselves to another victory. Frost proc goes off, nothing from it. Rushes through the missiles. No rage. Alright, looking a bit more even than last time. Broken tiles might mess up the placement of the towers here. If it gets an eruption, still even HP, but Potato is on all of their bullets. Spends a bullet. 5 bullets left. Ooh, gets caught by the Pyroblast on the way in. And still kind of even HP though. Two frost stacks on Potato. And they go off. Potato taking a lot of damage there. So much shit on the screen, I can't see his health. Potato getting some bullet damage. Very close, and the push slash will take it. Holy shit. It looked very scary for Potato there during that massive bitrate crush. I don't know if that looked fine. Getting some damage with the gun. Follows that from Potato. Definitely finding their way around this deck a bit more. Missing the bullet, but still getting solid damage. Potato with the lead, 4 bullets. Everything is on fire. Watch out for a rage. Oh, rage is already gone. Damn. Alright. Strong damage from Potato there. 3 bullets left. Akane getting some of their own. Rushing through the Pyroblast and the second hit. Magnifier coming out, getting solid damage from that. Both players just off of lethal, or on lethal. Everything is on fire. Akane shuffling to a new hand. Eruption comes out but catches them with Tremor. Damn, super fast endgame there. Flames are on the field. Alright, even-ish start. No bullets spent. Finding the minigun, getting some bullet damage. Nice combo! Damn. Alright, Potato with a slight lead here. Good avoidance on Potato's side. Gets caught by the missile. Magnifier comes out. Goes to the Pyroblast, but too late. Very slow spell. I guess a shield break, but not too much from it. Never mind, this is a lot of damage. Were they on the fire tile? I don't think they were. Oh, walks back into the eruption. 5 HP. Potato just needs to find something. Gun. Is the gun going to come out? That's a Shadow Shift. Push slash. Bullets coming out, and Rush will take it. Damn, Potato finishing that off. An extremely quick set there. And Akane off to losers. Damn. So we have Akane versus QC. Oh god. And that was 3-1. Let me report that. Oh, it's already been reported. Thank you kindly. Alright, let me reset the scores. I think everyone hates mirrors. Oh, is this a rematch? What was the score last time? On QC, it was 3-2 to Akane. Oh, it was the Queen deck. Yeah, I remember. Sure, okay. Akane on Celicy. Is it newbie's deck? Maybe the real newbie was the decks we stole along the way. Alright, even-ish start. Both players on a new hand. Both players whiffing well right past each other. Still very even. Guess the Vivi. Alright, this is a very back and forth match. No one's really got anything huge started. Just small punishes and openings. You see a one hit off of lethal though. On lethal now. Avoids the Vivi. Doesn't get the auto slash. Catches them with the weapon. Some damage. Northwind lands and they get the share from it. 1-0. Well, he looks kind of practiced on this. I don't think it's new. That said, he has been missing all of his crossfires on the steps, so maybe not. You see getting a root starter, taking the lead. Self-hit Vivi. Alright, QC with a lead. Getting the root. Kind of tries to mash out, but doesn't get anything from it. Oh, nice crossfire hit, evening out the health pools. Gets the root trade, the shield to break off of the backstab. Is this enough to kill? Doesn't get the weapon. Vivi is out. Self-hit Vivi. Definitely scary when you're on very low HP. Both players one touch. Ah, catching them before the sheer startup can land. Actually, I think sheer did start up, but the second hit wasn't active. 1-1. Akane with a bit of a lead, but gets the self-hit Vivi. QC with a root starter, nothing too much from it. Akane still with a lead. Nice hit of shears, double hit. Ooh, big Vivi hit, but QC gets a punish. And a root starter for 40 damage. Evening out the health pools. Definitely cannot count QC out on a health deficit. On lethal. Is that enough to kill? Not enough to kill. 2 HP left. And QC just off of lethal themselves. Both players one touch again. QC regenerating some health. Akane not finding enough damage to kill there. Well whiffs. QC on a new hand. Vivi comes out. Gets the hit of weapon 2. Akane goes in and kills its step lance. And 2-1 to Akane. Doesn't get the root. Good avoidance from Akane. Double hit shears, but gets the root from it and evening out the health pools. QC shuffling, still even. Gets a nice combo starter, taking the lead for themselves. Chooses to shuffle out a new hand. Gets hit by 2 hits of Vivi and gets a welcome from it, but QC gets a root off and reverses the situation. Akane on lethal. QC not too far away. One good hit away. QC on lethal now. Akane shuffling on a new hand. QC shuffling now, needs to stay alive, but the stab lance will kill again. 3-1. Alright. Akane moving on. I think they've played a different character every set so far, right? Maybe that's what they're going for. Okay. 3-1. And we move on to finals. Pototo versus Akane. Pototo, the winner of last week. Did they just play? They did. So this is the run back from semis. Akane was running the nearer here. What are they running this time? We shall see. Let me reset the scores. Alright. Akane yet again running a different character. The Chi this time. Unluck could have. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, running a Root Chi deck. This is kind of a fact deck. Definitely seen them run the Collapse before. I don't know if this is exactly the same deck as back then though. Obviously Potato using Old Reliable. Oh, big eruption. Solid start from Potato here. Using 2 bullets though. And the 3rd bullet coming out. Definitely trying to build himself a lead here. Let's see how many they save for the low health scenarios. Gets the collapse and some damage from it. How much damage does collapse even do? Alright, even health pools. And Potato sitting on 3 bullets is 7 damage. Okay. Spending 2 bullets, 1 bullet left. No eruption. Potato with some health to keep him safe out of lethal. Both players just stare each other down. And going in with the auto slash will take it. 1-0. Alright, evenish start. Gets the collapse and some damage from it, but shield to sacrifice, so not too much. Even health pools, Potato hasn't spent many bullets. Good parry on the Sacrifier that dodges anyway, probably buffered. Alright, but they're taking a bit of a lead. Gets caught with the collapse there. Shield break. And very high damage from the shield break there, taking the lead for themselves, but pretty much even. Collapse whiffs, gets hit by the eruption when they were caught in the weapon recovery. Unlethal. Potato not too far away there. Potato unlethal there. The broken tile stops the extra damage from coming out of the weapon there. Rush to go in, and that's enough to kill. 2-0. We're seeing a deck switch. Akane is on loser's side, so they are going to need to 3-0 Potato here, or reverse sweep him. Why did Akane go? There, that's where they went. Alright. Already figuring out which deck to pick. The Nira, again. We did see this in the previous match. Potato did adapt towards the end of the set, though, and did take it, but it... Oh, is this the same one? It is the same one. But it was still a very high potential deck, so could definitely turn things around here. Alright. Akane in the lead. Nice start. Good avoidance on the Shadow Shift. Gets the parry. Oh, but caught by Flamberge on the trade. I think that was in Potato's favour anyway, though, because of the eruption. And Potato with a solid lead. And they're going to need to play very safe here. Oh, Potato only with one bullet, actually. Not too dangerous, could be worse. Oh, captures the recovery of the rush with the... Oh, I guess caught by eruption. Both players are one shot, pretty much. Okay, maybe not exactly one shot, but close enough. Potato 2 HP. Sorry, Akane 2 HP, and Potato going in and taking it with the push slash. Potato winning the second tournament in a row. And that is our DOEU 34 winner. Super nice showing from Akane. Definitely, oh, dude. All-rounder showing up at the end. Go ahead. And, yeah, GG's Potato. Let me, Thug finals, and I mean, so that is Potato taking it. Let me put the scores in and end the tournament. 3-1? I think it was 3-1. Was it 3-0? I think it was 3-0 actually. We didn't win on Nira. What the hell? Okay. Don't know what happened there. Okay, 3-0 to Potato on the end game, and that is... I have too many tabs open. And the tournament. Nice tournament today. 10 players. All-rounder. Having a Shiso mirror with... Apparently this is a Mickle deck. But I have no clue. Anyway, yeah. GG's all. Thanks for playing. And, oh yeah, next week is the first, well, it would be a year since we started DOEU. So there is a £10 prize pool. Well, £10 for the winner in Steam gift cards. Whatever that translates to in euros, I have no idea. But, you know, that's the only option I can give. And yeah, see you then. Sign up for that. I'll put the sign-ups earlier for that, so people know. And highest stakes DOU ever. Yes, definitely. But yeah, hopefully we see a lot of players for that one. It'd be nice, considering it is the year anniversary. Taking the win with MLA. Yeah, I think this is the only. Was there a prize pool for that one for get in bracket or whatever it was that was ran right at the beginning? I don't remember, but I think this would be the only EU prize pool for bracket, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. Real broke hours around here. It would be very funny, actually. But you have to do it on Celicy. Otherwise, it don't count. I've actually moved back up north, which is where Scarfelt is. So I feel like I'll run into them at some point. Hopefully I can convince them to come back. Yeah, he's a big Strive player. I knew him from the Strive. We played the same character, so I copied everything they did. That is, it's one to Dakota, right? All-rounder is just like clearly all-rounder is washed. Did you play me in Strife? Did you? I don't remember. It's been a while. I didn't even know you played Strive. I know All-Rounder does, but obviously he doesn't play the games. He doesn't actually play video games. So maybe if we had a Strive one, he'd try and plug find or something. No one's Shield Eruption this tournament, which is kind of sad. Unless that happened off stream, but you know, we got a whole tradition. Anyway, hopefully Potato wins, so I can end the stream there. But GG's all, thanks for playing. Sign up next week. What the hell did I just see? What was that setup? The shield break skewer setup. Who do you play in Strive? I play Alpha. Oh wait. Maybe oh, I did! Wait, I don't know if I saw you. I don't know if I played you, or if I found you on on the rating update as the other, like, person called QC. Yeah, I don't think I played you. That's just sick. What's that meant to mean? Well, I haven't found any Duelists of EUden players that play Asuka. I would assume that that would be the case. But I'm about to get reverse sweeped. What is this setup? Flurry to skewer? Like, what's the point? Skewer leaves both players 0, right? Oh, is there a mark? Okay, I don't know if I haven't been paying attention to the mark. Skewer is just like, I don't know, it's such a weird spell. Flurry getting punished by Eruption. Deserved. 28 damage. Alright. I'm running out of ammo, but the Tremor will kill. Bam. 3-2. Potato is definitely still the winner. Dav. Alrighty. Anyway, Potato securing their place as the top dog. Did Tony. Year that you didn't play. Alright. GG's all. Thanks for playing. See you next week. Remember, if you win, you get 10 quid. You get 10 quid. So definitely come and play, and see you then.